And I think we're live. Yeah, I think it's just me today. So hello everybody, Renee here. And I'm gonna get started in a few seconds. If someone who's watching can tell us if they can hear me okay. If my voice is coming through, that'd be great. And we're gonna start in just 1 second. I think everything's working fine. But it looks like, yeah, getting all the beeps on the phone saying that we started. But let me just confirm that audio is working. It's working fine. And I'm going to go ahead and start. So unless I hear otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start. And let's see. Yep, there we go. Show myself on camera. Yep, right, fresh out of the shower, so high on energy here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. We had a little glitch last week. I apologize, but the video should be up now. If it's not, let us know. But today's part 5, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the slides themselves. And so a complete workflow to launch your membership. This is part 4. We're actually going to have a 5th part next week, and it might have a 6th if I can come up with some bonuses. But today we're going to continue where we left off last week. If you missed last week, you're welcome to listen to. You'll still get something out of today. These are shorter than we usually go live, so you'll get something out of today. You could always go back and watch the rest on replay. So real quick before I get started, for those of you who are regulars, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about here. So we're going to go through the Dream Builder Blueprint, and this is the blueprint that we want people to follow if they're fairly new online, if they're not sure where to get started. Because, Margot, can you check out the audio is working? Can you just give me a thumbs up? Okay, perfect. Yep, got the thumbs up. That's all I needed. Thank you. So this is where we want you to start if you don't have experience online. And mainly we created this because we see a lot of people struggling with how to get started online, whether they're marketing or building courses or memberships, because they tend to emulate people who maybe they hear of, or maybe they sign up for some program that's been around for 15, 20 years online. Sounds crazy to think, but yeah, online marketing's been around for a long time now. And whatever they're doing is not going to make sense for you. So this is the blueprint that we've seen people succeed with. It starts with coming up with a dream lifestyle in the business that will fund it. Something to deliver, which we're working on today. Today we're talking about delivering the actual results to an ideal client, which is through a membership, inviting people, reaching out to trusting prospects to check it out and try it, and then systematically nurture prospects and clients. The last training series we went through was specifically on nurture, and then grow. That's when you add the ads and all the crazy strategies that you should not start with, even though you're tempted to. So with that, I'm going to go ahead with the actual normal training. And we're going through a complete workflow. Looks like they got the old interface back. Complete workflow of anywhere from your membership having a URL or a link that you share, down to what we call the ad gate, which is the sales page, and the opt-in process, as well as the main content or members area, and the Facebook group. Today, we're focusing on the main content. It's continued because we started talking about it last week. But today, I'm going to tell you what you can do. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought I think this on off. What you can do in the main content other than the simple. Some people choose to simply say, hey, great, you've signed up. Join us in the group, as you see here on the right. And that's fine if that's all you need, if it'll make sense. But I wanted to just spend a little bit of today, add an extra day to this training, just because I want to talk about what you can do with this main content or members area that's more than simply, hey, follow us to the Facebook group. For those of you who may need it, if you want to keep things simple and you're not sure what to do with this yet, this is not mandatory, but it's just something some people do to take advantage of the system, because we do have a ton of stuff here with 22 Social. And you could do this with other systems as well. So if you're using that, it's what I'm going to talk about makes sense. So in the main content area, some people put in complete courses right in the main area. They have modules with each course. They have video galleries with each course. They have different resources. You can do live streaming using YouTube Live. So for those of you who say, you know what, I don't want to use the Facebook group, I want to keep my content somewhere else, you can totally do this in this content area. Like I said, you could break up a main course with modules. You can live stream using YouTube Live. So that's possible as well. So that's an option. You don't really need the group, but this can be in addition to the group. And this is where, in fact, I was on the phone today with someone who asked specifically about this. If let's say you already have a group that you have, I don't know, 200 members in it, and you want to convert it to a paid program, but you want to grandfather the members. However, you want to create this really cool course and you only want the people who've paid to have access. Well, then guess what? Then you could put the course not in the group, but in the main content or this members area inside 20 Social, and only people who have paid for it will actually get the course. Everybody who you've grandfathered into the group is not going to get it. So that's one way to actually gives people who've already in your Facebook group a little bonus or grandfather them in without giving them everything, because they're not really paid customers. So that's one way to do that. So you could do all of this right inside the members area. There, you could also do drip content. So those modules I talked about in the previous point, you could say, hey, you know what? I don't want them getting everything the first month, because maybe I'm doing a trial offer. Maybe I'm telling them, hey, $1 for the first month, and then $30 a month thereafter. And so I don't want them getting anything. So I'm drip the content and say, hey, you're going to get my second half of the course month 2, which makes sense. I mean, they probably can't consume the entire course or really put it to use in 1 month anyway. So it makes sense. Or if you simply want to say, you know what, I want them to get 1 module a week because I know that's what makes sense, and I don't want them getting overwhelmed, we can drip content. Each one of the areas in the main content page, you can say, hey, I don't want this to unlock until they've been here for at least a week, 7 days, 30 days, 60 days. So you could definitely control that. That's another way, something you cannot do with the group. So for that type of use, you could definitely use this area here. Referral incentives. So definitely here, it's one way to encourage people to refer to your membership. You could say a sweepstakes. They've already paid, so you're off the hook in terms of getting in trouble for selling lotto tickets. So they've already paid. You can actually say, hey, by the way, I didn't tell you before, but I actually have winners that I announce once a week for prizes and different things. And you can get more chances to win if you refer some friends, or you'll get a bonus content course that can unlock in here once you've referred, I don't know, 2 or 3 people, or a bonus session if you do coaching, or maybe a free membership. So you could say, hey, look, if you refer 5 or 10 members, I'll give you my membership for life. And you've done enough to earn it, kind of thing. So that's just some of the things that can be done with the main content. I mean, and really, imagination is the limit. But those are some of the most popular ways to do it. I would say at least the last one, definitely do that. That's a place to talk about referrals once they've paid. So you can handle it there, and the system will track all the referrals for you for sweepstakes, for unlocking content areas once they refer enough people for that bonus content. We handle all that through areas that we can unlock. And then let's see. The next thing really is, that's pretty much it for what you can do in main content. If you have any questions on that, at the end, I am going to talk about the group. But before we move forward, no, actually, next week, yes, let me tell you that. Next week, we are going to cover Facebook group settings and some advanced options as well. So stick around for that. So that'll be the 5th week of the series, and then we'll move on to something else. But we will have all the links to this maybe a week or 2 after we're done, so that you can consume it in small chunks. Moving on from here, next thing is, I do want to start with something. We are a software company. We're not a training company. However, we do provide training because we feel if you succeed, your clients will succeed and we'll succeed as well. So we want to create that win-win. And with that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the software. You kind of already understand how it works a bit because of what we've been going through. We don't always talk about this. We talk about different topics. So I'm going to share a small little clip that talks about the software and what you can do with it. The free Facebook business page, it's pretty easy to set up and manage. You're actually not going to easily find a better marketing system online for free. And what we like about it is you can actually create custom apps that you can add to the fan page and link them like you see on the screen, from the about section, a post, the button, and a bunch of other places as well. And what can that custom app do? It can actually protect your content and quick access in 3 ways. The first way is a free lead generation. That means that you could actually promise someone a free download, free video, webinar, or registration or contests or sweepstakes, a free membership, a number of different things for free to collect leads, which is what we're talking about here in terms of nurturing someone. So that would be the first way. It's just you're not charging for it, but you are collecting leads. The second way is a one-time payment. So if you're selling your online course, a one-on-one coaching package, a masterclass, a VIP coaching program of some sort, it could be a one-time fee. It could be $5 or it could be $5,000. Really, there's no limit on that. The other way, which is very popular, is a recurring payment or membership subscription, which could be either there's a number of different types of membership. It could either be a low cost membership, 10, 20, $30, or it could be your client signing up for $1,000 a month of coaching. I mean, there's a number of different ones, or maybe your VIP coaching program or group coaching program that maybe is $500 a month. So there's a number of different options for recurring payments, but those are the main three ways you can restrict access to content using 22 Social, and to help you not only nurture leads, but also generate income online. This is how our system works. Every app comes with what we call a smart link. And when you share it on Facebook and other places, it'll automatically generate a preview image and text. And now you can change that in the settings. And when somebody clicks on that, they'll see what we call the gate or the sales or opt-in page. And that's where you're going to tell them, hey, what am I promising? Either a paid product or a free product for them to opt in and either just become a lead or actually pay for something. And when they click on that, we pull their Facebook profile and they can actually confirm their email and agree to the terms and say continue. If there is a payment involved, this is where they would be sent to either PayPal or ask for their credit card information if you chose Stripe as a payment option, or PayPal for that matter. So when they continue, what's great is now after they opted in and paid, if there was a payment option, they get access to what we call the main content or members area. And that's where you deliver on your promise. That's where you give them either that course or access to the membership or a number of different things that you may have promised to them in the sales or opt-in page. And what's cool is that you end up with a list of Facebook profiles and their name in email, which could be attached to an autoresponder. So if you do want to do email marketing, you could attach it to Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. We have about 10 or 15, I think, that we connect with. So you could definitely do that very easily. You don't have to manually add them. They can be added automatically. But if you don't want to have one, that we do have a backend where you can check and download all the leads as well. If you are running a sweepstakes, we do have a choose winner button. So that's something people really, really enjoy. And for their sweepstakes, it makes everything easy. What's cool too is if there was a payment involved, we actually easily link to that payment profile on PayPal or Stripe to make it easy for you to manage. And that was the system. But one of the most popular features that people love about us is if you are using a Facebook group to either a free membership or a paid membership, we make it really easy to know who should or shouldn't have access to this. And that's because we have a Chrome extension we call Group Connect that you can install. And if what's cool about it is once you hit start, while you're inside a Facebook group in your computer, it'll actually color code names of people who are either requesting access or just posting content in the group, which makes it really, really easy to know who should be let in or who should be removed from the group. So that's where, I mean, there's people who use our system specifically for this feature because managing group access can be a real pain in the you know what. So that's 20 Social Connect. And ultimately, what I want to see happen for you is what happens to Will Irish, a friend of mine and one of our customers, is that you get constant notifications on your email every day of every new member that signs up or new client that signs up to pay you, and every time they renew their payment every month or every quarter or every year. And so we want you to have so many of these that you actually get bored of them and filter them out of your email, which I'm sure Will's doing that at this point because, yeah, they're exciting, but at the same time, you will have a lot of notifications on your email box. So we like for that to happen for you. But, we got to put in the work and get started. If you do want to join our free community, become what we call ourselves our dream builders, we do have monthly training. If you're watching live, then you're watching today at Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. We do cutting edge strategies and training. Again, we're not a training company, but I mean, I've been in internet marketing for about 12 years now. And so if I know I want you to win, because if you win, then we win and your customer wins, everybody's happy. But if you do sign up, here's the perks for signing up. You do get an extended trial of the software that I just went over. So you can get a full 30-day trial of our software. You do get a blueprint crash course of the blueprint steps that I went through initially. So if you want to get a quick crash course, you can get that for free. And you also get access to our community, as well as a weekly sweepstakes of prizes. So we are going to announce a winner in a bit. If you're ready to go for it, you could sign up at 22s.com/stream. It's free. And what's great is you'll be able to experience the same thing that your customers will be experiencing if you set up a free membership using our software. We also have a bundle we call a Dream Builder bundle, where we include two things. So if you're ready to really build it big and you're committing to this, you could actually sign up and get 1 year of our software, 1 year membership to our software, which allows you to install in up to 3 businesses or 3 fan pages, and also a Dream Builder blueprint course, a full-on course where we go into detail on every one of the blueprint steps. It's not just a crash course, it's a full-on course. And we bundle those together. And if you're interested in that, you can go to 22s.com/stream and register there, and we'll give you the best price that we have available today. So if you want to go check that out, that same link, 22s.com/stream, you can do that. I just realized I think I was muted. So let's see. I am so good today. We're actually ready to pick the winner. So this week's winner is Ramon Weekend. I'm not sure where you're from, Ramon, but it looks like you're pretty excited. So we're excited for you as well. And today you win a 20 Social Dream Builders bundle. That's a $600 value, like we just described earlier. 1 year of 20 Social and a whole Dream Builder blueprint course. So Ramon, pretty easy. Got to message your fan page or go to m.me/22social and we'll activate your account and you can start building today and start getting customers immediately. So looking forward to it. Looks like you're happy. We're happy for you. So that's exciting. Just a reminder, if you're listening, you do want to win, and you're not today's winner, you're not Ramon, then go ahead and become a Dream Builder, refer some friends, and you'll get more chances to win with every referral that you give. So again, real quick, what some of the perks for becoming a Dream Builder at 22s.com/stream. And if you want to have any questions of the training we went through, I wasn't muted. It's just kind of quiet. Oh, thanks, Bill. And I said, someone asked, oh, nice, a generator to random choose a winner. Exactly. So I'm not sure who it was who asked, but yes, we do have, I just realized I missed some questions. We do have a generator for sweepstakes. We do have training on sweepstakes. So let us know, message us, or send a post on our group, and we'll point you to training on sweepstakes. So yes, we make it really easy for you to pick a winner by clicking one button. We handle all the statistics. I had enough stats in college. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, no, this is the computer does it, obviously, or our servers do it, where you can easily choose a winner, just like we did for this week, and we choose every single week. So one press of a button, and you're generated an image of the winner. Yeah, real quick. Hello. I'm not sure where you're joining from, but hello. Good to have you here. Hey, Bill. Good. Thank you for the feedback. Yes, wasn't muted. Just a little quiet. That's good to know. Hopefully I'm coming through fine. I usually tend to keep my mic low on volume because I am very loud. When you used to have a shared office, people used to just close the door on us because I was super loud. But anyway, you can join us at 22s.com/stream for all the perks. And I'll see you guys next week, and we'll do part 5. So looking forward to it. And with that, I am going to wave goodbye and peace.